Now there is one huge misconception that golfers are getting wrong. I'm going to prove this to you with data, how hitting it further, spiraling up in the golf swing, not turning. Pete Cowen says the biggest thing people get wrong is that the golf swing is a turn. Categorically, it is not a turn. Let's get into this video. Let me help you improve your golf, and also with driver, hit it further. This will surprise you. Have a look at the data here. We've got a graph on the screen showing you the distance you hit it for your handicap and age. Now, be honest, how far would this say for you? Now, I know whatever number you are right now, I can add 15 to 18 yards. Now, it might be quite specific, but that's a club longer with your driver, okay? We're gonna hit this longer. Now, the biggest misconception that golfers have is that this golf swing is a turn. Now, that would seriously make sense if our ball was teed up at that height there, okay? It would be a turn if you hit it there, okay? That would really make sense. That would be the turn. Now, the misconception is that you want to turn. You don't. You want to spiral. You need to spiral, because have a look at this. If you have the idea of turning, that levels off our shoulders. Categorically, we have to avoid that. Now, let's just get to fixing this. You realize what you're doing wrong and compare this to what you're doing now. Really look at this and go, yeah, I could take an element of that. How does this compare to what I'm doing? Because you're missing out on yards that you easily have if you don't do this. Before we get into that though, don't forget this channel is powered by you, the viewers. So we're answering these questions here today. If you want your question answered, just simply subscribe, hit the bell and hit the thumbs up button and pop your comment down below. I'd love to help you play your best golf this year. Now, not even gonna have the golf club. Leave that on the ground. This is the action you can do and bring it into your golf swing right now, right? Look at this, so come a little closer here. I'm gonna point at a few points. So we wanna feel as we spiral up, that's why we're in this circle, we're spiraling up. We have the idea that the weight and our pressure goes from our left foot to our right shin. It then goes from our left shin to our right thigh. It then goes from our left thigh to our right hip. It goes from our left hip to our right rib cage. It goes from our left rib cage to our right shoulder. So look at this, right? That would be the turn. You'd have no pressure. Now I'm here now, I'm coiling up in this swing, and now I feel like a loaded spring to put the pressure back down. Look at me here. Feel those weight transfer points. So from left side to right side, coiling up. This is what we want to really feel in terms of the body. Now, a simple way for golfers to feel this would be like if I was pulling your lawnmower from my left side to my right. My left side to my right. This is the idea I want you to have for turning. Now, as well as showing you what the body's going to do, I'm going to show you how you can support your arms. So an extra piece of information, which will again add maybe an extra 2 or 3 to how far you hit this golf ball. So the concept that I take on the golf course straight away, I'm going to hit this one and we will show you the distance, is I imagine a piece of string from my left foot to my right shoulder. I'm trying to really coil that up, bring it to maximum tension, right? So the club is just going to fall down back into that slot. It's going to fall on plane. Whereas as soon as we get that idea of turn, we've then got to refine the plane in the golf swing. So watch this, right? I'm going to feel that, coil that up from left to right and up. I mean, that was hit so good. Have a look at this. We've got carry on the screen here about how good this shot was. Remember, this is carry. 241 carry. And again, what's this going to finish in terms of overall total? This will be really interesting to see. We've got loads of data on here, but if we're honest, all we're bothered about is this next one, which is one click away, there. 276 total. Now go back to that data we had at the start of the screen. If you're hitting at 276 finishing, we are happy days. Let's go on to that little piece of arms. It doesn't take long, a minute here of your time. And I want to get that 276. We'll get it over 280 with this idea. Now, again, you can see why this is a misconception. I had no idea in my mind there of turning. I had the idea of that. And this is what Pete Cowen says all the time. From left to right. From left to right. I'm coiling up. I'm coiling up. And what I thought was really interesting is he said, don't ever try and hit the ball, move the body better to move the club better to hit the ball further. So the next piece of this puzzle is we have to understand what these arms do. Crucial, absolutely crucial. And it's dead simple. You want to feel with your right arm at the top of the backswing, you're holding a plate. On the follow through, you're holding a plate. They're the two pieces of information you need about how your arm's organised. Now, that would be here on the backswing, that would be here on the follow through. So simply have the idea of coil and holding the plate. Coil and holding the plate. I've used this for a few weeks now and I can't believe the difference. I picture the string, I picture the coil, I'm spring loaded now to automatically come back to the ball. Watch this distance now. I know this will be over 280 this total. That was hit so good. I reckon that's over 285. On the nose, 285. This is what you can achieve when you lose the idea of turning, but get the idea of spiraling up in the backswing. You're like a spring. You're ready to load, back down to impact, and hit this golf ball further. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is going to be your home of free, simple golf tips that will seriously help you improve.